You know, our story tonight, it involves breaking the glass ceiling in politics.
That's what Stephanie Byers did when she was elected as the first transgender lawmaker in Kansas. 41 Action News anchor Bryant Madrick spoke with the state representative about her journey.
This is the Kansas State House, and the laws made here impact lives. One of the people seated at the table of power is Stephanie Byers.
You might see on a bumper sticker somewhere, but it's a very true statement that if you don't have a seat at the table, you'll be on the menu.
Byers isn't just a lawmaker, she's a history maker. Her election last November made her the first transgender person elected to the Kansas legislature.
With the onslaught of anti-trans legislation that we saw that came through not just Kansas, but everywhere, to know that there's somebody there in the State House that speaks with your voice, that's there to be your representative, even if they're not from your district.
With her voice and vote, Byers made sure she was heard on several issues. One was a bill banning transgender athletes from participating in girls and women's sports in the state.
The number of folks that came and spoke with me that asked me to help them understand the trans perspective on this, they're from the other side of the aisle. They went ahead and voted for it, but at the same time, it gave me that opportunity to get that education. And perhaps the next time it comes around, they'll remember that when they're talking about doing this type of legislation, it's not just some ambiguous somebody somewhere, it's not just a number and a percentage. It actually is somebody.
Before politics, Byers was an educator for nearly 30 years in Wichita. She publicly came out as transgender in 2014.
I spent most of my life hiding who I was, and part of it was the fear of what would happen when people found out who I really was. Would they reject me or not? And to be enwrapped in that much love and care and people just being there to say, we support you, we know you, and we lift you up.
Byers said that support made her realize she could not sit on the sidelines of major issues impacting LGBTQ rights. With her success, she hopes younger trans people see a future for themselves.
There are people who make this and do this successfully, and you can walk in those same footsteps.
Reporting, I'm Bryant Madrick, 41 Action News.